We give you the facts, it's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama. Where I watch?
Popeye.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. First up, the Hanover police, they have arrested and charged 17-year-old Kimario Williams, but he's popularly known as Mad Max. He has been charged for the offenses of rape and robbery with aggravation. Mad Max is a student at the Rhodesall High School and he's living at St. Simon District in the parish of Hanover. The allegations are that early Wednesday morning, August 21, about 2 o'clock, a lady, she's almost 55 years old. She's from another parish, but she rented and was staying at an apartment in the Lucy area. While she was in the apartment early Wednesday morning, we are told that she heard knocking on the door. Our information is that the lady, she made checks, but no one was there. So she closed the door, and a short while after, she heard another knocking and went to check. She opened the door, and it is said that a male pounced on her and covered her face and her mouth. The lady, she was then pushed back into the apartment onto a bed. 2 other males joined, and they took turns in having their way with this 55-year-old lady. When they were done, they took away her cell phone and told her that if she reported the matter to the police, they were gonna harm her. The police, they were called in and they commenced investigation. 17-year-old Kimario Williams, also known as Mad Max, he was pointed out to the police as one of the rapables. We are told that following police investigations, the names of the 2 other males were obtained by the police and they are searching for them. So, Mad Max, he'll be going to the courts shortly. This next incident, it took place yesterday morning, Thursday, August 22, about 9 o'clock. It took place at Dunbar's River in the Savannah Lamar area of Westmoreland. Our information is that 2 guys in their 20s, they were in their yard when a guy named Ikamau Glaze, he's popularly known as Ika, and his brother, Ojo Clarke, entered the yard. An argument developed with all 4 of them. It is said that Ika and Ojo, they then left, but they returned about 5 minutes later. It is alleged that Ika, he was armed with a gun and his brother Ojo was armed with a machete. It is further alleged that Ika, he pointed a gun at one of the guys who was in the yard, but the guy, he managed to run out of the yard and made good his escape. It is further alleged that Ika, he went over to the other guy's house. The guy saw him and ran off. Ika, he opened gunfire at him, but the guy was not hit. A report was made to the police, and about minutes after 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the police, they received certain intelligence. As a result, they went to the house where the brothers, Ika and Ojo, are living at Dunbar's River. It is said that on the arrival of the police, Ojo, he was seen standing in the yard. On seeing the police, he ran off, but he was chased and held by the police. Ojo, he was searched by the police and bingo. The police, they are alleging that one locally made gun, affixed with a 6 magazine containing 15 9mm rounds, were found inside his shorts pocket. The police, they are also alleging that they brought him back to the house where he showed them 2 pairs of water boots located at the front of the house. The water boots were searched and 2 locally made guns were found inside of them. As a result, Ojo Clarke, who celebrated his 18th birthday last month on July 29th, he was arrested and charged, so he'll be going to the courts shortly. His brother, Ika, is now wanted by the police. And talking about brothers, the Sentence Bay police, they have arrested and charged Olando Cuff, but he's popularly known as Bobo. Bobo is 34 years old and he's living at Jockey Hill in the Sentence Bay area of Sentan. Bobo, he was charged for possession of a prohibited weapon and assault at common law. The allegations are that early Wednesday morning, August 21, almost 6:30, Bobo, he went to his 21-year-old brother's house at Greenwich Estate in Sentan when they had a dispute. It is alleged that Bobo, he pulled a gun from his waistband and pointed it at his brother, threatening to kill him. His brother ran off and hid inside his bedroom. A report was made to the police and Bobo, he was picked up. He was charged, so he'll be going to the courts shortly and still in Sentan. This one took place last night, Thursday, August 22, at minutes after 7 o'clock. It took place at the Scott gas station at Golden Grove in the parish of Sentan. We are learning that the staff was on duty when the female supervisor, she went to the back of the building to empty garbage. While she was around the back, she was held up by 2 hoodlums who were armed with guns. The hoodlums, they forced her into the building. 2 other hoodlums came out of a car that was parked on the gas station compound and joined their cronies. The hoodlums, they stole an undetermined amount of cash from the cash register. The supervisor, she was then forced to open the vault where the hoodlums, they stole almost 200,000 Jamaican dollars in cash. They also robbed the supervisor and 2 pump attendants of their Samsung cell phones. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape in the waiting motor car. Just like that. Now, in this incident, shots were fired in the Water Lane area of George's Plain in the parish of Westmoreland late Sunday afternoon, August 18, about minutes to 6 o'clock. And this is what we are learning is the reason. About 2 or 3 weeks ago, there was an argument between 2 guys. One of them is Oneil Dwyer, but he's popularly known as Gussy. Gussy is 32 years old. The other one is Darron Armstrong, but he's popularly known as TekNine. TekNine is 40 years old. It is said that that argument that took place about 2 to 3 weeks ago was about who a walk through who fired. We are learning that Sunday afternoon, August 18, TekNine's kids, they were in his house eating guineps. Our information is that the children, they threw out the guinea trash through a window and some of the trash caught Gussy. It is said that Gussy, he was of the view that the children purposefully threw the trash on him. As a result, he started to quarrel. The kid's mother, who is Gussy's cousin, she intervened and Gussy, he started to cuss her too. The children's father, TekNine, he was inside the house and he heard the argument. So he came outside and an argument developed between him and Gussy. It is said that one of them pulled a gun and bust a shot. The other one, he went for his gun and there was a shootout with both of them. Sound like a movie, not true? But I may tell you, you know. Well, at the end of the shooting, none of them were hit, but the police, they got involved. And Gussy and TekNine, they were taken into police custody. Yesterday, Thursday, August 22, TekNine, he was officially charged. And we are told that Gussy, he will also be charged. So, Both of them, they'll be going to the courts shortly. I am sure you have heard me say this already. Almost every puss and dog in Jamaica, them have access to an illegal gun. Remember me tell you. Now, in this next incident, a 21-year-old sanitation worker, he's in hospital battling for life, and a 21-year-old chef, he's in police custody facing serious charges. This is due to an incident that took place late last night, Thursday, August 22, about 11:15. It took place at the H10 Hotel at Coral Spring in the parish of Trelawny. Now, we are learning that the sanitation worker, his name is Shemar. He and his co-worker, Ajay Demetrius, he's living at Exchange District in the White River area of St. Ann. They had just concluded their shifts when an argument developed with both of them. This argument led to a fight when it is said that Ajay, he pulled a knife and used it to inflict a serious wound to Shemar's lower abdomen. We are told that as a result of this wound, Shemar's internal organs protruded. Shemar, he was rushed to the Falmouth Hospital for emergency treatment, but he was later transferred to another medical facility where he was admitted in a serious condition. At the time of recording this video, I had not gotten any update as to Shemar's condition, and like I told you, AJ, he was taken into police custody. The mayhem. Now, this next incident, it took place yesterday morning, Thursday, August 22, at minutes to 11 o'clock. It took place at a garage in the vicinity of the playfield along the Waterford Parkway in Portmore in the parish of St. Catherine. Our information is that Junior Jerome Lynch, but he's popularly known as Jockey or Uncle Man. This October 3 coming up, Uncle Man, he will be celebrating his 35th birthday. He's from Bellevue Road in Waterford. We are told that Uncle Man, he was in a room at the garage when a silver motorcar drove up and stopped. Two hoodlums came out of the car and they went to the room where they pulled guns and opened gunfire, hitting Uncle Man to his upper body. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape in the said motorcar. Uncle Man, he ended up dying on the spot. The police, they were called, and when they processed this crime scene, 3 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. Now, in this next report, that lady on your screen, her name is Sharan Calder. She was a 62-year-old craft vendor and she lived at Mountainside in the parish of St. Elizabeth. That man on your screen beside her, we haven't gotten his correct name, but he's called Shortie. Shortie is originally from Arlington in the parish of St. Elizabeth, and it is said that Shortie, he was Sharan's fiancé. Sharan, she normally sells craft items in Westmoreland and Montego Bay, and she normally leave out early in the mornings. Shortie, he normally assists her. Well, early this morning, Friday, August 23, about minutes to 4 o'clock, Shortie, he was doing just that. He was assisting Sharan to go out onto the road to get a drive to go to Montego Bay. While they were on their way out of the lane, gunshots were heard being fired. When persons went and made checks, Sharan, she was found lying face down on the road. Shortie, he was found some distance away in bushes. Both of them received gunshot wounds to their upper bodies and they died on the spot. Sad indeed. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, If you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button as also hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you'll be one of the first to be notified. And for persons who are asking, when are you gonna be doing your next live? Now, we are hoping to talk to Esther, yeah man, the immigration lawyer, because there is a new thing. Anyhow, stand by for that. Also, soon and very soon, Dr. U. Elliott will be back. Also, on the 1st of September, Sunday, September 1st, that is my birthday. We are going to be going live because guess what? You are going to be celebrating my birthday with me. Stand by for that. In the final story for today, I just told you about the killing of a couple, Shortie and Sharan in St. Elizabeth. It took place early this morning, and the question many persons are asking is why? Yeah man, why? Well, another couple was attacked yesterday evening, and the reason is can't catch Clarke. Listen this now. That couple on your screen, the man's name is Reynold Madden, but he was popularly known as Jaggy. On April 12, earlier this year, Jaggy, he celebrated his 70th birthday. Jaggy lived at Water Lane in the Georges Plain area of Westmoreland, and his wife, who is beside him, her name is Traison Rankine Madden. Jaggy, he has been running taxi from the devil was a boy. He used to run the route Grangeville to Savannah Lamar. Also, he used to run the route Negril to Savannah Lamar, but it is said that Jaggy, he met in an accident along that route, and he was threatened by the guy who was riding the bike that he was in the accident with. As a result, Jaggy him took himself off of the route and he started running the route Savannah Lamar to Georges Plain. So Jaggy and Traison, they have a son who is popularly known as Zico. Zico's name has been called on many hoodlum activities in the Georges Plain area. Zico's name has been called on many murders in and around the Georges Plain area, from young to old. We are told that about 2 weeks ago, hoodlums opened gunfire at Zico, but he managed to escape. Well, as the saying goes, can't catch Clarke. Yesterday evening, Thursday, August 22, about 6:30, Zico's mother and father, Jaggy and Traison, they were at home with other family members when a motorcycle rode up and stopped at their gateway. A hoodlum came off the bike and entered the house through the front door that was open. The hoodlum, on seeing Jaggy and Traison, he opened gunfire at them, then ran out of the house, jumped on the bike and made good his escape. Jaggy, he received gunshot wounds to his left shoulder and his left upper back, while Traison, she received a gunshot wound to the left side of her neck. They were rushed to hospital where Jaggy, he was pronounced DEAD, and Traison, she was admitted in a serious condition. Let's hope that she pulls through. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, 3 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing if we just unite. What a country this will be if we just unite. Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite. What a country this will be if we just unite. Jamaica live in unity. Hey. country back, give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back, give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica, criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica, oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica,